Good evening, everyone. Boom. Bosh. Right. Started with right. Anyway, another late one from the sheriff. I haven't seen a great deal today. I did put a video on earlier. I think it was, I don't know, this morning sometime, regarding little jelly baby, Andy Smith. He's somehow got it into his head that him and Brett the Shithouse May are go to Newcastle on Saturday and that. Blah, blah, blah. So what I said was, why don't you pop up? I'll give you a location to come. It's on the way. You're not having to travel as far to Newcastle. You're about 40 minutes better off. And we'll meet you there. I'll come with Craig. We'll have a bit of lunch. Even sent him the address, the name, the place, blah, blah, blah. Hasn't got back to us. Unless he's done a video and I haven't seen it. I don't know. Or is it more like I pointed out that we all know you're full of shit and Brett's hiding in the mountains of Wales. That sounds more like it, doesn't it? Little pleb. Anyway, moving on to JDP, because we all have to talk about JDP, don't we? He's some sort of superstar. Tell you what, it's so cringy now. I'll tell you exactly what it is, right? He's jumped in and he's gone too far with it for him to be able to stop. Do you know what I mean? He's told that many parkies, right? And he's just made himself look that much of a bell end. He has to keep going. Do you know what I mean? He's stuck. He's in no man's land. He can't stop. So he has to keep going with the lies, right? And hope. He needs something, right, major to happen in this dark corner. So hopefully people will forget about the shite he's been coming out with. Do you know what I mean? And that's it. Right? As far as him and Brett are going to meetings and that. Brett's in Wales. Another lie. He's just lie after lie after lie. The thing is now, don't get me wrong, I got a lot of views for arguing with certain people, right? Craig, to be fair. And he also got a lot for trying to help Scotty. That's probably the twice that I've had, like, where I've got most of me views in that from, right? JDP's jumped on. He's jumped on the wrong thing. He's jumped on the person who everybody knows is the bad one, right? At the time when I jumped on Craig, I thought Craig was a bit of a twat. He obviously thought I was a twat. And lots of people thought I was a twat. Lots of people thought it just worked, right? This is not working for him. It's not. He's getting the views and stuff, right? But for the wrong reasons. See, if I was getting all them views and stuff like that for the wrong reasons, to be fair, I wouldn't have done it. Do you know what I mean? In fact, I stopped. I did stop for a while, just making videos for the sake of it. See, 3 and 4 and 5 videos there. Not when you're talking absolute garbage, right? Because that's all it is. It's just complete rubbish. So now, he's sort of stuck, isn't he? Because he's pissed Danny Christie off, which you can tell he's petrified of. He's just pretending to be the hard man. No, because I'm sure Craig put a video on earlier, and there was a clip of JDP saying he spent half his life in jail. Well, if you're only 28 days old, correct. 14 days, mate, for smoking Class B or something, you little ding. The assassins, absolute bell end, right? But now, he's found himself in a position now where he can't backtrack. Because if he backtracks, Brett's going to be on his case. So he's fucked. He's stuck in the middle of Danny and Brett now. So he cannot fuck. If he fucks Danny off, if he fucks Brett off, Brett's going to be on his case, isn't he? And then he'll be shitting himself there. Now Danny's already on his case. He's just fucked. He's fucked. Stupid little idiot. But yeah. What a fucking ding. Again, I've been busy getting to this, so I haven't seen much on here. But look, all the comments and stuff he gets, right? Listen, I get lots of negative comments, right? But I would say the positive ones outnumber the negative ones I get. Whereas if it was vice versa and I was only getting the odd positive and the rest negative, I'd give up. It's not worth it. Do you know what I mean? What is right about JDP? He'll get about £3 a video, right? Seriously, that's about it. Not much more, right? You'll get about £3 for every 1,000 views he does. So you make it £3 or £4 a video. If he does a bigger one, you're looking to get a tenner, right? That's it. But adding it all up, it's not a lot. Like I say, I was doing any amount more views than JDP was when I was helping Scotty. And I was coming out with about £400 a month, right? Which is not a lot, considering the amount of videos I've done and the amount of views I got. I was getting like 5,000-6,000 views on most of my videos, do you know what I mean? And I was doing a video nearly every day, sometimes two. So it's not really worth it, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's not. People say, oh yeah, well, yeah, it's £100 a week. Yeah, it's £100 a week, but I was doing that, but I was getting positive feedback. I was getting 80%, 90% positive feedback. If I was getting 80, 90%, I wouldn't be doing it. It's like, what's your family going to think about you? If they think nobody whatsoever likes you, and if they just think your kids, regardless of, my kids don't watch this, kids are kids, right? Kids get to get on YouTube. They get to see it, but you know what they're like. And it's not so much that, it's their friends. So their friends are going to go to school and give it, your dad's an absolute dick. Look, see what all the people are calling him, blah, blah, blah. And that can't be good. It's not like, it's just not good whatsoever, is it? So on that point, I just wouldn't do it. It's like, it's not worth it, is it? You know what I mean? JDP wants to be me, right? It's as simple as that. And I've said that again, haven't I? I realise I keep saying that all the time. It's doing my head in as well, so I do apologise. But that's what he wants. He just wants to be me. He's got nothing to bring to the table, right? He's tried everything, right? He's all of the blog things, which, to be honest, I didn't mind them. He's gambling when he was doing the slots and all that. Just nothing works for him. He even jumps on, right, and tries to jump on with other people to ride the coattails, to try to get views and this, that, and the other, right? And that works for him. This is working for him because he's the only person who's stupid enough to think that pretending you're Brett's best mate and you're doing companies and this and that and the other with him, right, is going to work for him. Right. Listen, he's not setting a company up. Who on earth, right, seriously, right, who would fight for him? Look at the video I done the other week. Go and get yourself 8 lads. I'll go and get myself 8 lads, right? I'm no promoter. Do you know what I mean? Not whatsoever. But I bet you I could get eight better lads than these 8 lads. 8 lads I get will beat these 8 lads. Again, I'm no promoter. I don't want to be a promoter. Do you know what I mean? But he can't even do that. He just talks rubbish. And who's going to sign for Brett? Come on. Brett wouldn't be able to put a shoe on. Because half the people who'll be fighting against these lads would want to yuck him. It wouldn't be allowed. Couldn't happen. JDP would get a clip of loads of people as well if he started doing stuff like that. It's just pathetic, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not like I say, I'm getting bored of it now, to be fair. I am. Because we all playing into his we played into his hands. Because yeah, we are talking about him. Obviously in a negative way, because he's a tit. Half my life in jail. You've done 14 days for having a little bit of blow in your pocket. You stupid little idiot. And now you're telling people you've spent half your life in jail. You were called the assassins when you were in jail. You're a dick, right? An absolute piece of shit. Fucking idiot, right? And that's it. Game over. You will realise one day, sunshine, that all this, what you're doing, was not worth it. Believe me, you will. You'll be fucking gutted. Because It will catch up with you, mate. 100% it will catch up with you, especially when you're fucking sticking up with a wrong one like him. So, listen to a wise man. Not me. People in your comments, because I'm not very wise. But I'm telling you now, it's all going to end up in tears, sunshine. And it's going to be your tears. Dick splat. Anyway, good night, everybody. Bosh.